All right, we need to talk about what just went down in Congress. A hearing just dropped an absolute bombshell. We're talking never-before-seen military footage and testimony from witnesses that might just change everything we thought we knew about what is flying in our skies. So let's break down exactly what they were shown and what was said.
And this is the quote that made everybody's jaw hit the floor. It came from the veteran investigative journalist George Knapp, and he was describing a video that kicked off this whole incredible hearing. What it shows is, well, it's almost unbelievable.
So this video was really the star of the show. Let's get into the details of what was on it, because it raises some deeply, deeply unsettling questions about some unknown technology operating in a live combat zone.
Okay, so get this. The facts laid out for Congress are pretty startling. We've got a specific time and place, October 30th, 2024, right off the coast of Yemen. An advanced MQ-9 Reaper drone is tracking this orb. Then, another drone fires a Hellfire missile, a weapon designed to obliterate tanks, and it scores a direct hit. The result? Absolutely nothing. The object just keeps on going, completely unaffected.
Yeah, what the hell is that? George Knapp's reaction pretty much captured what everyone in that room was thinking. It's the most basic question you can ask, and it's the one that officials have, so far, just completely refused to answer.
And the official response? Man, that tells you almost as much as the video itself. When the Department of Defense was asked to simply confirm if the footage was real, they refused. When they were asked to comment on what it showed, the answer was a complete stonewall. I mean, we're talking a total information blackout.
So this brings us to the hearing. You have to understand this video wasn't just some random thing that got leaked online. No, this was formally presented to a House subcommittee, the one that's specifically dedicated to investigating unidentified anomalous phenomena, UAPs, as the government calls them.
And the whole stated mission of this hearing was to finally break through decades of secrecy. Congress is demanding transparency, not just about the phenomena itself, but about protecting the whistleblowers who risk literally everything to come forward.
And that brings us to the witnesses. See, this wasn't just about a single crazy video. It was about a pattern of encounters, described by people you just can't dismiss. Highly credible, active duty, and veteran military personnel.
Just take the testimony from former Air Force officer Jeffrey Nusatelli. He describes seeing, get this, a massive glowing red square just silently hovering over top-secret missile defense sites at Vandenberg Air Force Base.
And this wasn't a one-off event. Between 2003 and 2005, multiple people at Vandenberg reported a whole series of bizarre incursions. You had the glowing red square, sure, but also a triangle the size of a football field that moved at impossible speeds, an erratic light that landed on the flight line then took off instantly, and even a 30-foot sphere that seemed to interact with witnesses.
Then you have the first-hand account from an active-duty Navy senior chief, Alexander Wiggins. He described an object coming out of the ocean, linking up with 3 others, and then accelerating away instantly without a sonic boom. That is a clear demonstration of transmedium travel.
But here's the crucial part. What happens when these people actually report these incredible encounters? Well, Dylan Borland, an intelligence specialist, saw a 100-foot silent triangle take off from Langley Air Force Base. And for coming forward with what he knew, he faced a decade of his career being obstructed, harassment, he was blacklisted. This pattern of retaliation is exactly why whistleblower protection has become so central to this entire issue.
Journalist George Knapp then came in and basically broadened the whole scope, making it crystal clear that this is not a new problem. This pattern of sightings and the intense secrecy surrounding them, it goes back for decades.
And this history, it's a pattern of secrecy and near disaster. You've got reports of UAPs disabling nuclear weapons in the 60s and almost triggering a Soviet missile launch in '82. So you see, this isn't just about lights in the sky. It's about repeated incursions at our most sensitive sites, and it all leads directly to the explosive testimony that Congress is grappling with today.
And this is the real contradiction at the heart of all of it. For decades, the public has been told these things aren't real. But according to internal government documents Knapp has reviewed, behind closed doors, officials are admitting these craft are not only real, but they outperform anything we have.
So why does all of this matter? This isn't just about strange lights in the sky. The stakes, as laid out in this hearing, are incredibly high.
It all boils down to this really dangerous cycle. First, you have a national security failure. Unknown craft are flying around in our most sensitive airspace with complete impunity. Then, when credible witnesses try to report it, they face career-ending retaliation, which guarantees silence.
And that silence allows secret programs to potentially operate with billions of our tax dollars, but with absolutely no government oversight. Towards the end of the hearing, after replaying that insane Hellfire missile video, Representative Ana Paulina Luna posed a very simple, very direct question to the panel of military witnesses.
And their answer was unanimous and chilling. 3 simple words that underscore the gravity of everything they've seen. It was a confirmation from the people on the front lines that what is happening in our skies is real and it is deeply, deeply concerning.